welcome to the new and improved, not really, but it is a podcast, and it's been a while. I don't even remember what we're supposed to do here. Welcome to the show about everything and nothing all at once with the goal of bringing some humor to your day, a little bit, a lot of it, a plethora, perhaps, would you say? We have a plethora?
I have no idea. Do we?
We have a plethora. I will say we have a plethora.
Like us, love us,
a podcast,
hate us, we're proof that there is a better podcast. My name is Tony, and off to my left sickle,
Sarah.
And my right sickle,
Sarah.
And
whoa, she threw her voice.
Wow.
So deep.
I believe they call that second puberty.
I was due. Yeah, I was overdue.
Oh.
Is DeeLow here today? There he is. Wow.
DeeLow's running a board.
It does run a little bit long, doesn't it?
Yeah, you should hit the stop on that.
DeeLow's running our soundboard today. And I am not touching a damn thing. So.
Strap in, everybody. Oh, there it is. First one.
He is at my beck and call now.
You've basically got it on speed dial.
Our unofficial official mascot.
Yeah, the dolphin.
The better what would you call that?
The better dolphin.
There's a better dolphin.
There's a better sound effect.
There's a better sound effect.
If you want to get us on email, how do you do that, DeeLow?
You can do that by emailing us at thereisabetterpodcast@gmail.com.
If you want to get us on Twitter, how do you do that, Sarah?
There is a better and the number one.
And if you want to get us on Instagram, there is a better podcast. Coming up this hour.
Tell us about it.
We will do our better recommendation in just a moment.
Tell us about it.
And also, we'll play a couple games. First, we'll figure out who the master debater is today. We'll also focus on some tongue twisters, which will make sense in a moment. Also, palindromes, which will also make sense in a moment. We'll do some trivia, and this trivia is the good trivia, the trivia that adds points, and by the end of the year, however many points the winner has, we will multiply that by 10 and give that to, in the form of dollars, assuming that the U.S. dollar is worth anything by that time, to an organization of choosing. And also, we might do some silly things that just sound funny when done speedily, speedily, spoodily, Spotify. Today's Wordhole word of the day comes from a dictionary. And
okay.
Oh, thank God.
The meaning of the word is to warn or reprimand someone firmly. That might happen during this episode. I don't know. You can also say to advise or urge someone earnestly, or even warn someone of something to be avoided. That's an archaic version of the word. And what is the word today?
Admonish.
The word is admonish.
She sounded like she really meant it.
She was reprimanding us.
It was
admonish.
Oh, look at her.
Admonish.
Admonish.
Damn the torpedoes. Have you warned or reprimanded anybody firmly lately? I mean, you've got kids, Sarah. Has that been happening every day?
Today,
oh,
actually.
What happened there?
We've had a little too much screen. Too much screen.
Oh,
not enough.
So you have screen time.
Too much screen time.
That's a thing.
Need to be a little more restrictive. Weather's getting warmer. Summer is coming. The school year is ending. Let's start, getting out a little bit more. And not only that, but just like, hey, we have a family. Hi.
Yeah, but don't you
I
know?
never see them. Hi.
Don't you know that you can take the Oculus outside? I mean,
Can you do that
nice
with the
outside.
Xbox too?
It depends. How far can you throw it?
Or the computer, or I don't know. Can you throw it?
How far can you throw the Xbox?
Maybe that should be the game. I'm not sure.
Oh, there. All right.
It's like toss across or something. We'll just
toss across.
We'll have all the electronics on the yard, and then we'll put a basket across, right? And if you get the electronic in the basket, you get to keep it.
Ooh.
Hopefully, it's not broken by the time you toss it.
Yeah.
You can't find
I got nothing for you.
That's a good one.
Admonish.
It's like a circus game.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't work.
That would also be admonishing.
That would be bad. Yeah,
Admonish.
that's about the reception I would probably get. Like,
there you go.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
That might happen.
Does that work?
That might happen.
Ding.
Like a meltdown.
There you go.
Like a meltdown.
Like a meltdown.
Yeah.
How about you, DeeLow? Have you had to admonish anybody lately, recently, or even like an animal or something, or your lawnmower for that matter? Maybe
or
you
your
didn't.
golf swing
or
or
your-
golf
oh
ball.
my
I
or
was going to say,
golf hole.
I had to admonish Tony
Yourself?
on hole number
Ooh.
5.
What did he do? What did I do?
I'm kidding. You hit it into the pond just like I did, so we're all good.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, he had the hole right at the top of his mind, too. Hole number 5.
Hole number 5.
This
That
happened
son
on
of a
a
bitch.
Wednesday. It was a balmy 65 degrees.
Actually, I
The
think
wind was
we
blowing
were,
out of the west
That's
at
steady.
we were doing
2.5
85
miles an
degrees,
hour.
man. It was a beautiful day.
It was
good to
85?
get out
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yeah. It was a little windy, but it actually was kind of nice to offset because it was really warm that day.
Now I see how I ended up in the water. All
Yeah.
that wind.
No, that's just our swing. It had nothing to do with the wind.
It's a contributing factor? No, not at all.
Which is
You
always
account
one of
for
those
the
things.
wind?
Well, it's one of those things where I'm not that good that I need to account for the wind.
Okay.
And I love listening to the other fellas try to go, well, with that wind pushing it around. And I'm like, you guys are not that good yourselves. So.
Hey, anytime that you can blame something else other than
I
your
know,
own swing,
I know.
yeah, that's a win in golf.
I still need a set of clubs. I want to get on this golf thing.
You want to get on the golf thing?
I want to get into
You
the
wanna
golf
get
thing.
into
like
golfing?
it's some sort of trendy thing going on.
It's just something, it's like a skill I don't possess, and it's not a sport I've ever engaged in. But I know that, like, my husband has a set of clubs. I don't have a set of clubs. So
Yeah.
he could go and do the golfing thing, and I would just be like,
I would admonish you, meaning advise or urge earnestly.
okay.
Don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
admonish,
Do other things?
No, it's not bad. It's a fun. It's a fun hobby. It can be expensive because golf
Is there a
balls are
sport
expensive.
you play?
Kickboxing.
No, I don't have a sport that I play. I ran for a number of years, and now I like my bike. So that's about where I'm at. Is I'm on my bike. That's about it.
Okay, well that's a good hobby to have.
I enjoy it, but it's
Especially-
very singular. Like, the husband just got a bike, and
Golf.
so now we
Nice.
can go for
All right.
bike
Can be
rides.
singular.
Yeah.
So we can go for bike rides. So
Yeah.
it'll be good.
So it's no longer singular,
It will no longer be singular, which
Good.
is nice.
which is nice.
Yes.
So you got that going for you, which
Yeah.
is nice.
And the kids have bikes, so see, no
Yeah.
excuses.
No excuses.
Dun, dun.
So today's Wordhole admonish.
Oh, sorry, that was an error.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
just,
that's a little more firm than admonish.
let's just go ahead and
It
break
sounds
into
very punitive.
the better recommendation. And
What do you got?
so what I recommend today, a little bit of psychosis trickery. So the average number of words a person can speak is about 100, 150 words a minute. The average number the brain can process is between 400 to 800 words a minute. So with that in mind, some listeners of podcasts actually listen to it at an accelerated speed, usually 1.25, 1.5, or even 2 times, and still get all that information. So you cut it down by, a significant amount. I've listened to a couple podcasts like that. I get the whole podcast. I know what's going on. So that's what we're going to do today. And just about everything on today's show has been crafted around the idea that it's supposed to be funnier, apparently, when it's sped up. So without further ado, are you ready, machine? Let's do it. 1.5, speedy, go! All right. Do you feel?
Are we officially moving fast?
Do you feel faster?
I feel faster.
I feel a little faster.
I feel insanely fast. That was like a slow laugh. Okay, all right.
Oh my God, that's funny.
All right, so for the rest of the show, we are going to do this at 1.5 speed. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. We are
Okay.
intentionally pushing it at 1.5
and
speed.
we are actually doing that right now.
Now you
Right,
guys just
right
sped up your way you talk.
Oh, yeah.
That's not the way you talk.
I don't know what
That's not
you're
the way you
talking about.
talk.
I did not speed up the way I talk at all. I did not do that.
You should see how much Mountain Dew he has drank.
He has drank a lot of Mountain Dew.
It's been a lot of
Mountain
Mountain Dew. I'm ready to do this. Okay, let's do this.
Not only is it a Mountain Dew,
1.5
speed. Here we go. All right. Shall we play a game?
Blast off. Ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's play a
Do
game.
it.
All
Do
right,
it.
what are we doing?
Do
Here we
it.
go.
Do it.
God damn it.
You've been killing it on the soundboard over there.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the soundboard a lot more than I've been enjoying what I'm doing here. So, but let's do it.
Here we go.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to find out who is the master debater. And what we do here, 2 hosts face off debating pros and cons, comparing apples to oranges to settle the score. A flip of the coin will determine who defends which side of the argument. 5 rounds of skullduggery. The one who can earn the most points and make the ultimate case earns the title of Master Debater. All right, and so
Oh, you
first,
actually wrote that shit out, I think.
I believe I
That's
did.
the first time you've gotten a really well informed. That was a great intro.
Thank you.
Very
Well done.
clear.
Thank you.
Nice job.
All right, so what we're going to do is, I'll keep that little bed rolling here. Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to face off and figure out a subject. So you are going to debate a subject. One of you will be a pro, one of you will be a con.
Okay.
Sarah,
Yes.
you will be the pro. DeeLow, you will be the con.
Are you saying I'm negative?
I'm saying that both of you have to come. I don't care what perspective that you share.
You're saying we have to come.
You have to come.
to
And you
bring
have to
it.
come very quickly. Johnny, come quickly.
To show that I am a master
To
debater.
1.5. 1.5 speed.
1.5 speed.
1.5 speed.
So, today's subject is
We don't have a lot of time.
the best way to rid our trash is to put it on a spaceship and send it toward the sun. Ready? I want, okay, who's going to start first? Again, DeeLow's our
flip it.
con,
You flipping it?
Sarah's our pro, and head is pro, tails is con. Who starts? It is con. So, DeeLow.
Con. Master.
Wow, for a smoker, you have such lung capacity.
Yeah, I got my moments.
Yeah,
I got it all in there.
Wow, that was incredible.
Okay, so Con, so I am supposed to debate that it is not a good idea. Is that correct?
Correct.
Am I
You are the con of. You're against sending it to the sun.
Saying that it would be the best way to get rid of it. Right? Is that, can you rephrase
So
the question?
the best way to rid our trash.
You are about it.
You're for it. You're
Yes.
against.
I'm
it. I
against
apologize.
it.
I said
No,
that
no, I
wrong.
got it.
But yes,
And
you're
the
for it, you're against
reason
But the best way to get rid of it is to send it off to
Put it on a spaceship and send it off to the sun.
Yeah,
It's the incinerator. It's
and
a permanent incinerator.
Okay, and you're saying it's the
Ultimately-
best, and you're saying
Ultimately, you are going to have to build a rocket ship to put all that trash in the rocket ship, send it out there. You're just going to create more mess down here on Earth. That's my thought.
All right, what do you say to that?
That's just where I'm starting.
I'm going to say that we have ships already that exist that we could take advantage of, and we
Ships.
can ship a ship.
Ship,
We have ships.
like a
Elon's on
spaceship
it.
or
A spaceship.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like maybe
like
a ship and a boat.
No, this is off to space. Why would I be talking about a boat?
I don't know. I wanted some clarification. If I'm going
A
to
space
debate you,
ship.
I'm on a boat. A motherfucking boat.
I need to
Okay.
understand you.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that we have spaceships that probably exist or are being built that can take a capacity. I'm talking about multiple trips. This isn't just one trip. So now we're gonna take more than one trip, and you have to send it off to space. So
You're
this
kind
is
of
the best way
defeating
to get out of.
You're kind of defeating your
Get off the
stance here.
planet.
I'm going to give that point to DeeLow so far
How so?
because you're defeating your own.
Oh,
you're,
okay.
You're like, oh, we have to make multiple trips. And by saying that, you're. It sounds like you're almost putting. You're almost against it because you have to take multiple trips. That
I'm not saying I'm against it. This is a
okay.
project
You're just
that is
saying
ongoing.
that this happens to be.
I mean, ultimately, you're going to have
Well,
to.
trash is always
trash.
ongoing.
Trash is trash.
You're going to have to
Trash.
use a lot of fuel to do that too, and that's going to use up more resources on Earth that we are currently out of,
But
or
can-
running out of, I should say.
But can you not use fuel to burn trash?
Don't argue for me.
No,
don't argue.
I'm
Don't
not-
argue
I'm
any
just
other
arguing
points.
in a-
You're
Okay,
saying. I'm
can
saying
you not?
My argument is that
Why
it's
did
the
you
best
ask it as,
way to
can
get
you
rid of. To get rid of, and I'm saying that it cannot continue to stay on the planet because it has nowhere else to go.
Oh,
It's
so you're
filling
saying-
the oceans. We have to get rid of it.
So you were
and so we're
saying
going to get it off
that
the
you
planet
would
by
rather fuck up
send
ET's
it to-
life than our own.
Does
Is that
ET
you're
live
saying?
on the sun?
I don't
Do
know,
you think
man.
ET lives on the sun?
I
Are
don't
you
know if he
saying for the
does.
record
I'm giving
that
Sarah a
ET
point for that.
Here's the
lives
deal.
on
Here's the
sun?
deal with ET. Where
He
does
would be
ET
in flames.
live? Do you know?
Do you think that ET lives on
He
the sun?
could. How do we
On
know
the
that there isn't
sun.
life on the sun?
On the
How do you
sun.
know? Maybe there's fire people. I don't know.
I'm
Do you think the
thinking
fire people are going to come after us?
that the best way to get rid of the garbage and not harm the rest of space.
Ultimately, your
Listen
argument
to
for
me.
that would be that it's a big ball of
No, you're
gas.
not
It'd be
telling me this.
impossible for anybody to live on the sun. I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to argue against you. Tony's like,
I'm so glad that this is going to this part of the episode is just flying by for the listener.
Why is it
Lightning
going?
speed. Did you say you don't give a fuck? I think I heard that.
All right.
Or are we moving on?
Back. No.
Oh, okay. He's like, I'm not done.
No, you need.
So instead of
We're coming
Throw
back.
something at me. Throw something at me.
I am. I'm saying so instead of polluting
throw this at
the
him.
rest of the planet or space,
Just polluting my work area.
I'm not polluting.
Yeah, but guess what? If you throw it into space, it wouldn't be polluting your work area.
So instead of
I win.
Yes.
Ding.
I'm saying the best way to get rid of it is to incinerate it in the sun. So yes, we're not polluting space, we're not polluting the rest of our planet. It's being incinerated and it's gone.
Ultimately, my biggest point is that this would take and require a lot of resources here on Earth. Have we even? I mean, yes, I guess we have. We've developed the technology to get to the sun. But
I agree.
That is my next
Just walked right
question.
into that.
How are we guaranteeing that we are not fucking up the sun by throwing the trash at the sun? Does that make sense? Here's the other thing. Now let's go a little bit further. In addition to that, you're talking about the sun already giving off weird ass rays, and human beings are known for fucking shit up.
The sun's
And if
been
there is a
around for a
way to
while.
fuck up the sun, we will figure that shit out.
And if you don't recall, I
And
did
here's the
say
thing.
multiple trips. We're not throwing it all at once.
Right, but what about some of those toxic fumes, everything else going towards the sun?
I think
It's
you said
gonna come
made
back.
of
It's gonna come
gases.
back.
I think, well, I don't
It's
really
poison.
believe.
It's just like putting poison into our atmosphere. That's my thing.
I'm going to give you a point on
and
that
then,
one.
and then, how long does all of that take to travel across space to get back to what are we, the 9th planet?
So you're just
Not the ninth or the fourth.
So you're saying
We're the third rock from the sun.
You
That's
were,
what
There's
it
a
shows.
show
you were
about it. I
saying
don't
you were
recall
more
it,
than happy to do this, provided it doesn't fuck up your life, just future generations. Is that what you're telling me?
Not at all. Not at all. I'm just saying. You were that bored.
Admonish.
I'm gonna abuse this shit today. Sorry.
Do
Admonish.
it. Do it up.
Admonish.
Just know I get the board on your up.
Whoa! Now,
You know what? You get an extra point for that. Just
now,
you get a whiplash point.
No, I don't need a point.
now, seriously though, do we think this is a bad idea or good? Would it be a good idea?
Do we
The
like
debate-
in
okay,
truth?
the debate's over.
Truth-
The debate's
okay,
over.
so
Over. Sarah's
for the
won that
truths,
one.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
I think that was a draw.
I
at best.
didn't even think about what I did bring up there at the end until the end, and I think that is probably something that, I mean, somebody's going to consider at some
So here's the
point.
thing.
But
We already know what plastics are doing to
Right.
the sea life and now humans.
Sure.
It's starting to really impact
Yeah, we're
sea
starting
life.
to see it
Like
in-
we're starting to really see the effects. And how long have plastics been around? Not
since the 50s.
that long. Not that long.
Not that long.
That's not that long.
70 years.
But it's broken down so far, but it's not. It's never really gone.
right,
And I do agree with you. It is
and that's the
toxic.
thing. And that's the thing is
No matter where you put it.
it's
It is. You're right.
energy no matter what.
Yeah.
So energy never is destroyed.
It's never destroyed.
so
it breaks down.
it becomes something else, and eventually that has to make its way out from the sun.
I agree. There's an impact.
Assuming that
So would it have been a different argument if Tony had just said you're just sending it off into space?
It would be a totally different argument.
it would
because
have
the
been a
idea of the sun is supposed to be an incinerator, just like we have here on Earth.
But I do agree.
Third
You
reference
don't
up.
know what the outcome
not
would
sure.
be.
Yeah.
I mean, and we'll never get there because there's probably
Well,
not enough fuel to do all these ridiculous
and
things.
actually
that we're
throwing it
talking
out
about.
into space, I think, is even worse idea.
I think it's a terrible idea.
See, I think it's a great idea because if it incinerates, if it just everything is supposed to burn up, gravitational forces will pull it toward the sun, just as it would be pulling everything toward a black hole.
Oh yeah, we
Same
should ask
logic
Tony his.
applies.
We should ask Tony his opinion since he put the question
I'm
out there.
giving
He
it to you right
probably
now.
has his opinion. Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm giving it to you right now.
1.5.
Say it again.
1.5. So I would say that it would probably be beneficial to at least try it. And the reason I say that is if we don't have places to put it here, let's just send it toward the sun. We're already burning trash as it is. So why don't we just send it to the one type of fuel source that will always continuously be burning, or at least in our lifetime?
Oh, see,
In
that's
our
where
lifetime.
the argument came in.
Fuck,
You only care
fuck
about
the
your
future,
lifetime.
future generations.
But-
Fuck them.
But you know
What
what though?
okay, hold on.
Honestly,
When I'm saying in our lifetime, I'm saying, is our civilization going to last as long as the sun will last? That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe it will.
It-
But
like,
I
But
agree.
if the sun explodes,
Especially
or
if we-
turns into a red giant, it's going to
Especially
consume the
if we
entire.
keep throwing shit at the sun, we're definitely going to fuck ourselves up.
But here's the
highly-
other thing: we're already fucking ourselves up because it's just getting worse, and it's not. I mean, how
I think-
much longer do you think we can sustain this? is
I
what
would
I'm saying.
actually agree with you, Tony, if there was a way
If there were no
measure
repercussions.
to measure that, to measure the repercussions.
So should they just send a small spaceship with a little bit of trash?
I mean,
I don't
considering
know
how
do a
much
how
little
to do
test.
that.
Do a little test.
considering how much it is cost effective, and when I say cost effective, I mean NASA versus SpaceX, they've been able to do multiple trials for pennies on the dollar of what it costs NASA to do. So already, we're further ahead financially. To say that we can just send a spaceship, build a spaceship, and send it off to burn it up, yeah, okay, that's going to cost a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
But
I agree,
if
yeah.
that saves us tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of waste that we
I have-
can't discard of here that won't break down,
Yeah.
then would that be beneficial? That's kind of where I'm coming from, and I believe yes. Go ahead.
No, I'm just
Processing.
thinking about yeah, I'm just still processing. It
fine.
wasn't
and
coming
the
down.
weird part is when you first brought up the subject, I actually was thinking, hey, this is actually a good idea. I wish I was on the pro side. And then I started thinking about it. I was like,
It's terrible.
there's
It's
some
all
issues
terrible.
here.
It's staying here and us operating as if we're not going to really do anything about it is terrible because we're not really doing much
Right.
about it. And then the other side of that is how if you wanted to get rid of it, something more permanent where you're putting it off of our planet, what are the good options? Because I don't think there are any. Our consumption is the problem.
I mean, yeah, I'd say the recycling would be the way to do it, but we don't even seem to be doing that
We don't
very
even do that well.
effectively.
We don't do
I
that
know.
very well.
I just watched like a George Carlin special last night where he was quoted saying things from like 20, 30 years ago still apply today. Still apply today. It's just terrifying.
You guys
Like,
want to
we've
do another?
learned nothing.
You guys want to do
Yeah,
another
we'll
round?
go another
All right, here we go. Let's play that one more time. All right, nice.
And it is.
All right, so for the second round, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Sarah because
I don't think
I
so.
gave you a half a point
Pity.
for something else, and I don't remember what it was. But
It was my snarky comment.
was it your
about
snarky
the
comment?
soundboard.
Okay, so I'm giving it to you just based on that.
It looks like 11 cubed.
2.5 to 2.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you that's a bad idea.
2.5 to 2.
No, just because I wanted to say the word admonish.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, you want to admonish you?
No,
I want to use my word. Okay.
I really don't give a shit.
use your words. Use your words,
He's
Deal.
really competitive.
Yes,
Just kidding. Well, yeah, he is.
I'm not even going to go.
No, it's good. Okay, let's.
Woo.
Okay, go.
Woo.
Ooh,
All right.
I actually
That was
like
a nice
that one.
one, yeah.
Well,
All right, now we're going to do pros versus cons. I'm going to give you the pros,
Okay.
give you the positive, and you'll do the cons. So, pros versus cons, and the thing that you're going to be debating is voicemail.
I am
Voicemail.
pro.
In
You are
general?
pro voicemail, you are con voicemail. So, your whole thing is, why is voicemail good? Why do you want to keep it around? Yours is, why do we still need it?
Okay.
Stuff like that.
All right.
All right, so
Flip it.
Wait, I'm in favor of it.
you
being
are in
around.
favor of keeping voicemail. You are in
Oh,
favor
okay.
of using it. You are Mr. Voicemail. You're trying to sell everybody in this world voicemail. You are trying to say voicemail ain't worth it.
Got
And
it.
explain why.
Okay.
So,
All right.
this side's the pro. This side's the con. Who goes first? It is con. Con takes the first stab.
Why is that not on the soundboard?
Because we're better
We
at
can
it.
do it better. Yeah.
Oh, good job. That's 1 point for Tony.
Hey.
Um,
Wait, am I doing it? No. You two, damn it. I had nothing to do with this.
So con voicemail is the topic.
Yeah, you're against
Don't
voicemail.
need it, don't want it, don't like it. That's my side. Okay. Text. Do I have to say anything else? Oh, okay. Voicemail is unnecessary because most people just send a text, and people like to text. And most people that have cell phones, even if they don't have, the iPhones or whatever, they still can receive
Those are called
text.
smartphones.
Thank you. So I'm going to say that, yeah, it's not necessary. And then also there's websites and mail.
Well, you're just throwing out all of them
Mail.
right out of the
And,
gate.
and if
You
people
got like
need
5
things
reasons.
hard copy, they send them by mail. Okay.
DeeLow.
Well, since apparently I have to do this on the side of 1990, I am going to say that voicemail is awesome because there are certain people like elders that have a difficult time utilizing modern technology, and especially in the case of texting. So it would be important to have that around and give them the ability to leave a message so that if there is an issue or an emergency, they can be contacted or they can let somebody know.
I'm taking a half point off for your snarky intro.
Hey,
I think he was just trying to phrase it, set himself up
I
for
get
starting
it,
his
yeah.
argument.
and I'm just
I get that.
saying,
You're just framing it in 1990s.
I feel like I got the wrong
Oh.
side of this argument, but
Totally, that was a personal attack to his question. That's
Now-
what he's
What's that?
feeling about.
I do have one.
Voicemail,
I do have a pro for you if you want one.
No, wait, I was still.
I'm just
Well, I
saying, if
kinda have my
anybody,
marks already.
wants a lifeline, I can throw one out for
well,
you.
that was my pro. I mean, that is the one thing that I actually do see important about it. I do know that I have actually dealt with elder folks that really don't text. And in fact, my neighbor next door does not text at all. He is an older guy. I give him my phone number so that if he ever does have an emergency, I can help him. But I'm not going to, if I don't answer the phone, he leaves a message, okay, we're good. But if it was just text or if we didn't have voicemail, there's no way I'd know.
Yeah, and that's why I still think other methods of communication, like mail, still are important
Sure.
for people that
'Cause
are.
I could see my neighbor putting some mail into the mailbox,
Okay.
letting me know that he has an emergency and there's an issue.
We're not saying that phones are not
And then 2
usable.
weeks later-
People still pick up phones and make phone calls, and doctor's office pick up phones to make reminders for appointments and all of those types of things. So phones are still a thing. People still reach out to each other. We're just my argument is that voicemail is not necessary. It's not
So
a required
fuck
mode
my
of
dying
communication.
neighbor.
No,
is
I
what
never
you're
said
saying.
that. I never said that. Doctors still call, and I just got a text, actually, reminder of an upcoming appointment, but we also get phone calls.
Well-
I will get a phone call. And typically, when I speak to people that are elder, they do still readily answer their phone religiously, especially if they know they've got doctor's appointments.
Right, but do you?
Do I answer my phone? Yes, because I've got
So
caller ID.
if your elder neighbor called you and you didn't happen to pick up the phone, what would you do if you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I guess they're dead, is what you're telling me. I've just killed somebody.
Oh, that's so sweet.
For the most part, I'd have to say, oh, wait, are we still debating?
Yeah, you can still debate. I'll give you one more.
Oh, go ahead.
I guess the other reason that I believe that it is important is that really that's about all I've got.
Okay.
Just to make me feel retro and feel like I'm back in 1990.
Because you don't have a, what's it called? Well, we didn't say
No,
that machine, that
here's
the
the-
answering machines are still not being
Well, the
used.
funny thing about voicemail,
so it's
though,
quite possible
now,
answering machines
now
are still being used.
it
It's not
transcribes
voicemail.
it, so you don't even have to listen to the voicemail,
Whoa, that's a pro.
which
Whoa.
is hilarious. So you got
That's
that
a
going on.
big. You know what? I think I'm going to give the win to Dino for
All
that.
right.
DeeLow. Because you got the transcription, which is pretty much text, and you got voicemail. Now, my con of that voicemail would be con. Nobody listens to voicemail anymore.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
And I don't.
In my line of business, my professional line of work, I'll make a phone call to somebody, and I will be brief, but I will be thorough in my explanation as to why I'm calling them, what I need from them, and how to get a hold of them.
That's
they
just-
don't fucking listen to it, do they?
And they call me back and they say, "Hi, I got a message from here." Or, "Hi, I got a phone call from here." Okay.
I have that exact opposite.
Like,
Are we
I
done?
don't understand.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a
What do you call
tie.
it? No, yeah, I think
Well,
you made a
you
good
won the
argument.
first one, you won the second one, so we're gonna go ahead
Oh,
and
I
say
see what you're saying,
that
too.
you both are master debaters.
I do want to say that for voicemail, I actually don't think it should go away because the other thing that it does offer is tone. Because sometimes if someone's leaving you a message
yeah.
and it's a voicemail, let's say, you don't know if you're getting a text, because that's my biggest challenge with text,
People
is like you do
misunderstand
not
it
know
all the time.
tone.
Yeah.
And you cannot convey it. Whereas if you get a voicemail, you can choose to listen to it and you at least have that. But I think there's just an opportunity to gain a little bit more insight for the person that's trying to reach out to you. And I'm not talking a medical appointment. I mean, like personally, like if someone's trying to reach out to you.
Yeah.
So I do feel like tone is lost in everything.
Well,
So
that's a
with
really good
text,
point.
I
And
don't
I actually
care
do.
for those.
I actually do feel
I
like
don't like text.
voicemail should not go away only because it does serve a purpose. It does have its uses.
And I do think that you
However,
can
at the same
read
time,
it.
I will say that I have one friend in my life who constantly will leave me a voicemail, even though he knows I won't listen to it because I see it's him. I will turn around and just give him a call, and then
Do you read it first?
I don't.
No. Okay.
Because I'm like, why are you doing that? Just shoot me a text that says "call me" and I'll call you.
That's what he really wants is for you to call him back.
And,
That's what the
and
voicemail
he's
is.
one of the only people that still, like, we talk on a phone on a regular basis. Even Tony and I rarely talk on the phone. It's
Right.
usually a text conversation.
Now we talk to text.
Although
That's another
Yes,
transcription.
right.
well, yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah, it gets all screwed up.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
Yeah.
Here's one pro about answering machines.
Can
Go
I,
ahead.
Can I make one last thing?
Yeah.
Because you were saying that someone, when you leave a message, you're very succinct and you're very clear about why you're calling,
Yeah.
and then they will call you back, not having read anything.
They didn't read the transcription. They didn't listen to
They didn't do-
the message.
Right. They just saw the number, called it back. Right. I get it where I get a message from the person. I read the transcription. I know what the concern was about. I call them back, and then they retell me everything all over again.
Yeah.
Even though I
I've had that
said, I'm
before.
calling you back because I read your voicemail or I got your voicemail,
Yeah.
which means I'm caught up to speed. What's next?
Right.
Nope, they want to tell me everything all over
Yeah,
again.
I don't
And
need
I'm
your
like,
fucking
this
life
is
story.
why
Yeah, I can-
I
I-
don't
So
want
you
to
can't
call
have
you
nice
back.
things.
Just
Yep.
get
Now-
to the next part.
Now here's a pro
Okay.
as to why answering machines are good. Do you remember these? Oh, it's not very good audio.
George isn't home. George isn't home.
Yeah.
No,
You know-
George had a really good one from Seinfeld. You mean?
Yeah.
Did have
Oh,
a
that
really
was
good
great.
one.
That's what I was
Yes,
doing
he
there.
did. Yep, and that's what I was trying to get to in fucking
Oh, you're
15-second
talking about
commercials.
answer machine messages.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there you got it.
Believe it or not.
Oh, there was that one.
Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep. I must be out when I pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home.
Fucking love that.
Whoever thought that up?
So they actually used to
One of
have
the best moments of
Do you-
Seinfeld.
So great.
Do you guys remember in the 80s that they actually
Hey,
had?
remember the 80s?
Hey,
they
remember the
actually-
80s?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'll wait until you guys are done.
But do you remember the 80s? Hey! Go ahead.
No, they used to have like an actual tape you could buy with all the different messages on them.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to, and it was just terrible audio.
I think this is going to be the same thing that you had. Yeah, same damn thing.
Yeah.
I was looking for the one. That's what I was thinking of. They had one that was like, nobody's home.
Oh.
Nobody's home.
Okay.
And you used to be able to buy an entire collection of this. It was
Collection.
ridiculous.
Can you believe somebody made money off of that? Like
I mean, there's
different
always-
ways to
in the
answer it.
80s, yeah.
80s? Yeah, right. Yeah, they did a lot of coke and made answer machine messages.
I don't know what the fuck this is all about, but I like it.
Yours got the 1-800 number there on it?
No, this is from Brian Hardy.
Money recordings to put on your answering machine.
Are you playing something?
Yeah.
Okay, why? I'm already playing something.
There you go.
Let's all play.
All right.
Give your answering machine a whole new
So,
way to say hello for
there's a
just
song,
$14.95. What you've actually done is
by the guy who...
Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
There it is. Nobody's home.
I'm playing calls, but I'm not home. But I'll be back as long as long.
I love it.
Calls, a tape of 7 clever and original
Crazy
recordings.
calls.
Just
7 clever and crazy calls.
Crazy phone messages at all. Totally dippy,
I-
dippity,
I'm going to turn this down, but I am.
PG-13.
Oh, come on, go back. I
Why
want
you
to
turn
see
it down?
So, you
I want to
know,
see if they had the actual price.
There's
on
a
here.
song by Rupert
For
Holmes.
only $14.95 plus $2.50 postage and handling.
And today's money, that would be $85.
So there's a song by Rupert Holmes who's famously known for Do You Like Pina Coladas?
Oh, okay.
He actually has a song called Answering Machine.
What?
Yes, and it tells them what it says on the answering machine throughout the song.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
I'm so sorry you have just reached my answering machine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not in a person, I'm sure you know this whole routine.
it's a long message.
Yeah.
Leave your name and number, and I'll try to get back to you. You have 30 seconds to talk to me before you're through.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
I'm going to come
I
back to
want
that in just a moment, but not for the reason you think I am. First of all,
I don't know why you
that,
would.
I used to actually have a pretty damn like it used to be an art form doing the answering
The
machine,
answering machine
message.
message,
Yeah.
sure.
I had a roommate, and the two of us got together one time, and we did this whole thing where we did it like as a cutesy couple because we were living together.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it was
people
cutesy
told
couple
me that,
thing. So he go, hi, I'm
So-and-so.
and I'm blah blah
Blah,
blah,
blah, blah.
and we're not home right now. And then we started into this thing where we were like. And yeah, you're always leaving the cap off the toothpaste. Well, you're always doing this, and by the time we were done, we were in a full-out fight and just knocking shit over, and that's how it ends.
You
And
leave
then
the
it goes to
toilet seat
feet.
up. You
That-
never put the
that kind of
toilet
thing.
paper on the
I love that.
wall.
It was pretty
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
Stop leaving wet towels on the floor.
I had a whole bunch of different
Worse.
ones.
Nothing. Oh,
Okay,
wet towels.
before we go any further, the sound on that phone is awesome. What the hell phone are you using?
Is that
I
the-
have an iPhone 12.
Oh,
Oh.
it sounds really good.
Did it?
Sounds
Jesus,
so good.
yeah, it was clean.
It was-
Oh,
Here.
good.
like-
I was like a little worried because I know
it was
I'm not mic'd
slap-
up
it was
for
slapping.
this. Slapping.
Changing our better recommendation for today.
Yeah, we're just going to slow back down a number to regular one, and then we're just going to do everything through the iPhone 12.
I'm like, I know that's an iPhone. Jesus Christ, that sounds a lot better than my phone.
It's
It's the my phone. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a 12. I don't know. I know there's a 13 now, so I don't know.
Well,
Well, congratulations on turning 13, I guess.
It's at puberty.
And on that note, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back. We're going to do some more stupid shit.
At 1.5.
At 1.5 speed, we got some tongue twisters, some palindromes, trivia, and maybe a little bits and pieces along the way. Stick around. You're listening to There Is a Better Podcast on the Better Podcast Network. Copyright 2025, because it hasn't happened yet. I don't know. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second half of There Is a Better Podcast. If it sounds fun to you, well, then we're doing our job right. I'm Tony, today's host, and off to my right, we got
DeeLow.
and off to my left,
Sarah.
and back to me. Hi, how's it going? Hope you're having a good time.
Are you just talking to yourself there?
I am talking to myself here.
He's a good listener.
I am a very good listener. Sometimes I will even listen to myself.
You went in. Deal was in the
Admonish.
soundboard. There it goes.
Admonish.
Admonish.
And today's wordhole of the day.
Admonish.
Admonish. And,
Admonish.
Admonish.
That is
Admonish.
to warn or reprimand someone firmly, or advise or urge someone earnestly.
You ugly, and you're ugly, and your mother ugly, and your sister ugly. You just plain old
Good
ugly.
God, that goes on.
It's a lot of ugliness there. The hell just happened there? Okay. Hello.
Whoa.
Remix. Remix.
Scratching.
How do you get us online? You can find us at... What the hell?
Admonish.
I get us on the online. Well, you leave a voicemail.
How do you get us on a
Or you
web
just send a
internet
text.
machine? How do you get us
Oh.
on a web machine?
God. We're going to start with tongue twisters for this second half of the episode. There it is. Oh my God.
Now I sound like my grandma.
This is what normally happens when I'm running the show. When I'm not running the show, everything is fine. Everything's great.
Well,
Okay.
Tongue
so
twisters.
We're going to start with tongue twisters for this episode. We got a couple special guests for tongue twisters.
Yeah, when I saw you had this on the docket for the day, one guy came to mind, and that is Tongue Twista. So, dig this
I
guy.
think I can do that.
And I wanted to hear what his rap would sound like because he's ridiculous. But now at 1.5 speed, this is going to be ridiculous. So, also getting our content strike out of the way. But
Yes.
Tony and I got to talking about it, and we were wondering if this is playing at 1.5 speed, it's still going to catch it.
oh. We'll let you know.
Oh, we will find out. Won't
We'll
we?
find out. Maybe we'll let you know. Maybe.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of just want to let this play out. So.
I know. He's off on his own thing now.
Yeah.
Finish it. He'll finish the whole song. Make it snappy.
Take me back.
What year is this? Who is this? I don't know this.
This is Tongue Twista. He was he's still around, but back in the 90s. I'm getting there. Back in the 90s, I used to listen to him all the time. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I didn't want to listen to the entire song.
I
Even
know.
though it's at 1.5 speed.
I did. So
Yes, I understand.
It's all
If you're-
about you.
If you're running the show, you're welcome to do that.
no, that's not gonna happen.
And we'll just go ahead and send you the bill for the copyright strike.
We already got that anyway. So.
You know, and
We're working
so,
on it.
so on top of that reminded me of another song, and this one is from Busta Rhymes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
got my ear now.
Oh, what the hell? You're down with Busta, but you're not down with Tongue Twista?
I've never heard of
I've
Tongue
never heard of Tongue Twista
Twista. I'll
either.
be really honest. I've never heard. So I can't say I'm not down. I'm just not familiar.
There's another one I started thinking about too while DeeLow was playing his tongue twista was this guy right here.
That's not where I thought you were going to go at all.
Yeah, that's good enough of that.
Wait, who is that? I forgot.
That's
That's in,
Informer
Snow.
by
Snow.
Snow.
No, okay.
I fucking stand that song.
I feel like DeeLow was just saying the words. Like he knows the words to this jam.
I do. The Snow? Yeah.
The Snow.
The
It's
Snow
not the
song? Snow song. Yeah, it was a hell of a song back in the day.
It was a hell of a song.
I used to dance to that in the clubs. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not familiar.
Oh,
I mean, I know the one
like
song.
what?
I know the one song. That's it.
What, with Tongue Twista?
No, just the one
Snow.
song of
That's
Snow.
the only thing anybody knows of
yeah,
Snow.
that's it. Is there more to know?
Did you know the name of the album?
It was something in reference to like inches. I remember
You
that.
got that.
Yeah. Meh.
Meh.
12
Nah.
Inches of Snow.
You are a huge nerd.
So what we're gonna do is to the Informer instrumental
Taco Bell.
background music. Let's just do some of our own palindromes. No, not palindromes. We're gonna do that later. Tongue twisters.
Admonish.
Okay.
For me, all right, we're going to start off with this here. According to this website providing a bunch of these tongue twisters, say them as quickly as you can. If you can master them, you will be a much more confident speaker. So let's become more confident today as we take on some tongue twisters. I'll take the first one. You can take the second one. You can take the third one. You already said the third one as it was.
Okay.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. Peter Piper packed a pick of pickled peppers. What's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better
Bing!
butter will make my batter better. So 'twas Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter. Oh my God. Next.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Swear to God, you practiced that one before.
It's one of my things, man.
You know,
I take that
You
one.
might have
Do you
said
feel
that
like
1,000
you're a
times.
confident speaker because of that?
No, not at all. I will take the next one, though.
Go for it.
I'm going to add my own little spin into it. Sexy Susie sells seashells by the seashore.
Wow, we've went for
Sexy. Did you say sexy?
That's actually a song by Extreme.
Sexy Sue sells
Was she selling seashells by the
shore.
She does.
in that song?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Go. Tony.
Oh, my turn. All right. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy, what? Fuck it. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a
Fuzzy fucked it.
Fuzzy fucked his fucking hair.
I have got a date. 7:45. I'll see you at the gate. Don't be late. Well, that was dumb.
You know New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York.
Wait, let's say that
Wait, where
again
are we
with an
at?
accent. We skip.
Number 12.
You know
New
New York.
You need New York. You
And
know you need unique New York.
So which one am I doing now? Am I doing 13?
I don't care.
I saw a chicken eating chicken in the kitchen.
I'm glad you didn't say I saw a chicken eating kitten in the kitchen.
I thought you said I saw a chicken eating chicken.
I saw a kitten
That's what
eating
you said.
chicken
You
in the
said
kitchen.
chicken eating chicken in the kitchen.
I saw a chicken?
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
That's what you said.
I think you said chicken eating
I saw a
chicken.
kitten eating chicken. Oh, now I'm fucking it up for sure. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses.
If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose?
Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Red leather, yellow leather.
I wish to watch my Irish wristwatch.
These
that
you
five
gotta say
times.
several times. Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
Good blood, bad blood. Good blood, bad blood. Good blood, bad blood. Wow, that is
These are
hard.
mouth exercises. Oh, I like this one. Truly rural, truly rural, truly rural, truly rural, truly rural.
How can a clam
Truly
cram
rural.
in a clean fuck? How can
Try
a-
that again.
Yep. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? How can a clam cram in a clean cram?
Thin sticks, thick bricks. Thin sticks, thick bricks. Thin sticks, thick bricks. Don't fuck my dick.
Here's a classic. This is a
No,
classic.
I don't know.
Number 47.
You
I
brick.
slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
All right, what movie was that from?
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know. Trivia.
Yeah. DeeLow?
I don't remember.
I slit the sheet. Shit. Let me start over. I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. Whoa, what is that from?
Well, it was in the movie.
Mamma Mia.
It was in the movie The Jerk, and it was that scene where he was in bed with what's her face, and she was asleep, and he said, "I slit the sheet I slit, and upon the slitted sheet I sit." You know, I've never been able to say that before so effortlessly.
Jeez.
Blah blah blah.
So this is the sushi chef? That's kind of hard to say. Sushi chef.
That's the whole saying?
Yeah, so this is the sushi chef.
Ed had edited it. Ed had edited it. Ed had edited it. Ed had edited it. That's what it says. Ed had edited it.
How's
Ed
that
had
one?
edited it. Ed had edited it.
Snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop.
Stupid superstition.
How's that one?
Stupid superstition.
Pre-shrunk silk shirts. Pre-shrunk silk shirts. Pre-shrunk silk shirts. Oh, that's not a thing.
Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses. Did somebody already do this one? I think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, four fine fresh fish for you. Four fine fresh fish for you, and four fine fresh fish for you.
Thank you. I'm full.
Black bat. Black bat. Oh, wow. That's hard.
Burt Bacharach.
Black bat.
With Dionne Warwick, that's great.
Wow.
That's great.
That is a hard one. Somebody else try it.
Black
Number-
back bat.
yeah, number
Black
38.
Bat. Black back bat. Black back bat.
Done.
Black back bat.
Black back bat. Black back bat. Black back bat.
Oh, fuck you.
She sees cheese. She sees cheese. She sees cheese. She sees cheese. That's too easy.
Snap crackle pop. Snap crackle pop. Snap crackle pop.
That one I did.
That one's just not.
Fine.
Ed had edited it. Ed had edited it.
You have to
Ed
get
had
extra,
edited it.
the last piece in there.
I think I got that.
All right.
Ed had edited it.
Two trident. True trident. Two trident. True trident. Two trident. True
Now that one I
trident.
fucked up.
No, I did it.
11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent elephants. That's hard.
Blue Buick? Wait, red Blue Buick.
Right off
Red
the bat.
They're just wrong. Red Buick, Blue Buick. Red
off
Buick, Blue. Oh, that's really hard. Okay, please try that.
A skunk sat on
31.
a stump and thunk. The stump stunk, but the stump thunk. The skunk stunk.
You are fucking lucky it's
fuck?
at 1.5 because it sounded like you went through that effortlessly.
That took work.
Rain.
Red blue. God damn it, you're right.
Oh, see?
Which one?
Red Buick, Blue Buick. Red
Oh,
Buick,
yeah,
Blue
I saw
Buick.
that
Red
one.
Buick, Blue
Decided to
Buick. Oh, it took some horsepower.
Red Buick, Blue Buick. Red Buick, Blue Buick. Red Buick, Blue Buick.
What's that one comedian that said, like, when it sounds like you're throwing up? Buick!
Buick.
That one's kind of easy there. Which is which?
Say it three times.
Which is which? Which is which? Which
Oh,
is which?
Which is which? Ed had edited it. Ed.
I love that one, and I love the truly rural. Truly rural, truly rural, truly rural, truly rural.
Oh, those were fun.
All right,
So this is the sushi chef, eh?
let's go into some palindromes, shall we? Dennis and Edna Dine, I said. God damn it.
Now, are these, okay, so these are the
So
same
palindromes
backwards.
are the same forwards as they are, or yeah, backwards as they are forwards. And so no matter how you say it, it's the same. Dennis and Edna Dine, said I, as Enid and Edna sinned.
Because that's a common sense people would effing say. Like the first one, a butt tuba. But the word butt is with one T. Butt tuba. That's not a sentence.
A car, a man, a maraca.
Dennis, Nell, Edna, Leon, Nedra, Anita, Rolf, Nora, Alice, Carol, Leo, Jane, Reed, Dina, Dale, Basil, Ray, Penny, Lana, Dave, Denny, Lena, Ida, Bernadette, Ben, Ray, Lila, Nina, Joe, Ira, Myra, Sarah, Mario, Jan, Ina, Lily, Arne, Betty, Dan, Reba, Diane, Lynn, Ed, Eva, Dana, Lynn, Pearl, Isabel, Ada, Ned, Dee, Rena, Joel, Laura, Cecil, Aaron, Flora, Tina, Arden, Noel, and Eileen sinned.
Where in the F are you finding
This
that?
is the D section.
Boob.
Oh, I'm in the A section.
Well, there's a
Why?
bunch of them.
Oh,
Boob.
G. Boob?
Boob. Boob.
This is the palindrome. He's just saying
palindrome.
boob. Got it now, okay.
Borrow or rob?
Never odd or even.
Baby Bab.
Shh.
Bar and Arab.
Shh. Tom sees moths.
Do good? I know. Evil Anon I deliver. I maim nine more hero men in Saginaw. Sanitary, swore to truck. Carol I low. Rack, a drowsy rat, and Aswan. I gas 9 more hero men in Miami. Revealed I Nona live on. Do I? Oh God. I fucked it up, but it doesn't matter.
Slap a ham on Omaha, pals.
So are we just reading down the list then?
It's just pick
I'm
one
going
out. I don't care.
Sex,
I'm in
sex
the
at
S's.
noon taxes.
Pick one out. It doesn't matter.
Sex at noon taxes.
Sea lion pheniles.
70s.
Felines.
Oh, you and us too? I'm moving on.
I'm gonna move on.
No, I'm moving on.
Fine.
Meow.
Walmart's tram law.
I made a border bar's drowsy swords, drab red robed am I.
We sow, we few, we panic, in a few.
I am a tune nut, am I?
Madam in Eden, I'm Adam.
One kiosk, so I know. Wontons? Not now.
Maps, DNA, and spam.
Won't panic in a bit now.
Name no side in Eden, I'm mad. A maid I am. Adam 9 denied is one man.
The Human Torch was denied.
That's not in there.
I know.
May a moody baby doom a yam.
No, Mel Gibson is a casino's Big Lemon. That actually makes sense. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe not. UFO? Tofu.
Zamir how do you say his name? Ramirez?
You tell us.
I don't know. Zeramar. I'm pretty sure this is a sports person, right?
Flee to me.
You know I don't know
remote
this
elf.
Wow. Zeus was defied. Saw Zeus. All right.
Ed, I saw Harpo Marx ram Oprah W aside.
Kane, a motor erotomaniac was Eve. Said I, as Eve saw Kane, a motor erotomaniac.
Yo, banana boy. Yo, bozo boy. Yo, bro. Free beer for boy.
He nips, send a man, and on. A madness pin, eh?
Yo, bottoms up, U.S. moto boy. What?
Yeah, some of these don't make any sense. I think they're just throwing...
Most of them, I would say, don't make any sense.
Harpo, not an Oprah.
Egad, no bondage?
I think we're going to head and end on that one.
Elite Kyle.
Winning.
Yawn, Madonna fan? No damn way.
Oh, Geronimo, no minor ego.
Elk rap song? No sparkle.
Good God, this entire part of this. We sound like we just lost all
Admonish.
notion of how to communicate.
Well, I don't think we had that to begin with.
Whatever.
You guys want to do some trivia?
Did you find a letter that didn't have anything?
I didn't. I didn't check Z, so I don't know. Did anybody else check Z?
I did not check Z.
I did.
Anything?
I read a couple.
F only has one.
F only has one? What's that?
Flee to me, remote elf.
Well, weird. I said that, and I didn't even remember it was there.
Oh, that's the only thing that I wanted.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. Abruptly. Done.
Okay.
Admonish.
Oh, no, Donho.
Admonish.
All right. I'd like to get us into some trivia here. What do you say?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So the thing about this trivia here, of course, is that every time we do trivia, I had the rules stated here. I'll ask a question, and each member of the show has one guess after the question is asked. You have 10 seconds to guess before I give a clue, and 10 seconds to guess in between each clue. 4 clues will be given until the answer is revealed. Get it right on the first try, you get 5 points. If you miss it, you have to wait until the next clue is given to guess again.
Wait, is this one of those buzz-in things again?
Do we buzz in to say our name?
I suck at ass at that. I'm just going to say.
You want to say ding?
I
can say my name.
I'm telling you, I suck at it.
Well, let's see.
It's
DeeLow,
just not my
Sarah.
thing.
I don't know how that's...
Just say
You
your
have
name.
the same amount.
Nah, that's fine. Go ahead.
You have the
Just say
same
D.
amount.
It's all good.
I'll say Sarah.
D.
I'll get it.
I suck at it. Go.
Or just hit the table. I don't care.
I'm telling you, I suck at it.
Or
It's just
clap,
not my
clap,
thing.
clap. That's your buzzer. Can you
It's all
clap
good.
with your buzzer?
No, we're
Buzz
good.
with your clapper.
Let's do this. Come on.
Let's give it a go.
All right, that's a good clapper. All right.
Moving on.
All right, and lastly, for each clue given, award points are reduced by 1. So
Yes.
5 the max, 0 is the minimum. Here we go. Are you ready for a trivia game? If you are playing a game and the score is deuce, what game are you playing?
Taking a shit.
Sarah?
Sarah.
Tennis?
Tennis is correct. Ding on the board.
It's like taking a shit.
I'm finding it.
Yeah, that's fine. Number 2.
Number 2.
Hey. What film sported the tagline, just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water? DeeLow.
Jaws.
So close. We have a guess.
Jaws 2?
You can only guess one time
Only
before I give the
guess
next
one
clue.
time,
Yeah.
Was that the whole clue? Though?
That was the clue.
That was
That was the first clue, yes.
Oh, okay. I don't
That was the
think I
question.
got it all
What film
out.
sported the tagline
Okay.
just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Jaws 2.
You are correct.
Yeah.
It made the most sense. Okay.
Go back into the water.
Yeah.
All right. So here's an audible clue, and this one is going to take just a moment to set up because I didn't set this up earlier. So, blah 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 blah. All right. I'm going to give you 1 second, and then I'm going to give you 2 seconds, 3, 4, and then the whole song. So, if you can, guess the song in 1 second.
D.
D.
Take it back. I can tell you who it is. It's Fats Domino.
Okay.
Why do you keep doing this? It makes it look like I don't know what I'm saying.
That might be it.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Blueberry Hill.
Okay. I'll give you 2 seconds.
New Orleans. Oh, we'll find.
Got any guesses? Sarah, DeeLow. DeeLow, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah.
Ain't that a shame?
Ain't that a shame? That is correct.
Woo.
Oh, well, goodbye.
Nonsense.
We'll strike at a shame.
Like every other episode.
Hey, they didn't put that together.
Admonish.
Admonish. Good song.
No, he just wants to hear the rest of it.
I only put 30 seconds on it.
30 seconds on the clock.
Nice little saxy solo there.
Noise.
All right. Sarah, you got that one in... What,
2 guesses.
2 guesses.
Yeah.
So that would have been...
3 points?
4 seconds?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, 2 seconds for 4 points.
Okay.
All right. So far, you are killing it. 14 to 0. But it's anybody's game. We're still early. Okay. This dish is popular. The dish is called poutine and is popular in what country?
Sarah. Canada.
Canada is correct. Woo. Also, a couple extra things about the country of Canada. Basketball was created there.
Really?
Using a peach basket. Also, it has a bay and a strait named after one of the explorers, Henry Hudson. 23% of the population speaks French. And a lot of people there know a lot of guys named Dave. All right, number 5. This professional sports team was established as part of the National Football League in 1960. And it's considered as the most valuable sports team in the world.
I'll just chime in.
DeeLow.
Dallas Cowboys.
That is correct. And DeeLow's on
Nice.
board. Woo-hoo.
Good job. Too many teams. Too many teams.
Yep, they currently have 5 Superb Owl championships. It's also known as America's team. Their quarterback, Troy Aikman, has 3 of those Superb Owl championships. And the team plays in Dallas, Tejas. Superb Owl usually happens in early February.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, you really got me there. Okay.
Well, I can't say the other one.
Superb Owl.
Superb Owl.
Okay.
All right, next question. Number 6. First introduced in 1996, this connection is an industry standard among computers and power sources. What is it called?
Sarah. Surge protector? Wait, what did you say it was? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll read the question again if you want me to. DeeLow?
It'll be to his benefit.
I will go with USB.
USB is correct.
Sorry, I totally misheard. Now I just sound like an idiot.
Do you know what USB stands for?
United States of Butts.
Yes.
Wow, good job.
Thank you.
Superb Owl.
Superb Owl. Number 7. This TV show is currently being featured on Hulu and is a spin-off of a show previously on CBS. What is it?
Sarah. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Ooh, incorrect.
All right.
I have no idea.
Okay. Next clue. For 4 points, it began in 2022.
It began when?
In 2022, so this year. This show started.
I think your Fresh Prince was a good guess there.
It's a good guess.
Like that was.
So it started on what platform and it went to, or what network and it went to a platform?
It was originally on CBS. Now it's on Hulu. Fresh Prince is not on Hulu. Fresh Prince
you're
is on
right.
Peacock.
You're right. I know that you are correct. Yes.
When was it on CBS? Did you already say that?
That I did not say.
No, but on the platform
However,
this year.
This next clue will tell you.
I don't have Hulu, so I have no idea.
This story picks up 8 years after the end of the previous show.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Ricky beating that drum.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Have I seen the show? Okay. And now it's on Hulu.
Now it's on Hulu. All right, I'm giving you the next clue.
Okay.
For 2 points. It stars Hilary Duff as a younger version of the main character.
As a younger version?
Yep.
B.
DeeLow.
Okay. Oh,
Hannah Montana? I don't know.
Okay, Sarah.
Sarah.
How I Met Your Father.
Correct.
Yeah. Did you say it was a spinoff of the original?
I had
this TV show is currently featured on Hulu and is a spinoff of a show
okay.
previously
I had
on CBS.
absolutely no
I think
shot
that's
at
where
that
I was
whatsoever.
missing. Spinoff.
That
I
was
was. That's why I was like not.
I had no shot at that.
That's fair.
I don't have
I
Hulu.
should have known better.
I don't have Hulu, and I've never seen whatever the fuck that is.
The funny part is that you did a review on How I Met Your Father.
And I know you were going to point that out to me. And
Yeah,
I
I never
was like,
watched
spinoff.
Assuming that you were
spinoff?
going to make that connection, but it doesn't matter.
Well.
And the next clue is
Must have been the 1.5 speed.
the older. Just going by so fast.
Just by so fast.
The older version of the character is voiced by Kim Cattrall.
Yes.
That probably would have helped.
Do recall. Yes.
Nope, I wouldn't have had any clue whatsoever.
She's still sexy and sassy as ever.
Well, the next clue would have given it a little bit more. It's How I Met Your Father.
Was he original?
But that would be 0 points.
Not really, because again, I've never watched it, so I don't know anything about it. And I didn't remember it until you
The original
said
title
that. I
is
even kind of
How I
went,
Met Your
yes.
Father.
All right.
How I Met Your Mother.
Question number.
Self-destruct sequence
Didn't mean to hit that one.
Okay. Like 10 times.
So go ahead.
Nope.
Okay. Next question, number 8. This city is one of the largest cities in the U.S. with a population of 2.7 million.
D.
DeeLow.
Seattle.
Ooh, good guess. Incorrect.
Sarah. San Francisco.
Ooh, also good guess. Incorrect. Clue number 2. For 4 points, it had the world's first skyscraper built in 1885.
Sarah. Chicago.
Chicago is correct. Woohoo! Great fire swept through the city in 1871. The song "The Night Chicago Died" is based on that scenario. 2 airports.
Now, why don't you ask me that shit?
Midway and O'Hare.
I can tell you who wrote that song.
That's not
Who
the
wrote the
question.
song? Yeah.
Never mind.
It's known as the Windy City.
Quindy.
So a little bit of trivia about that, and I don't know how true this is, but I guess it's true. Is the Windy City actually was not, or the Chicago was not called the Windy City based on wind itself or its location.
No, I had to do with the politicians.
That's exactly what I've heard as well.
See, I can answer that shit.
Number 9. This mathematical number system only consists of 2 numbers. What is it? Why are you giving it up? If you want to answer, answer.
I don't have it.
Oh, that's why you're giving it up.
This mathematical
I
system.
know it, and
what?
I just forgot it. But yeah, that's embarrassing.
I'll say it again.
I know what it is, and I can't remember the name of it.
This mathematical number system only consists of two numbers. Only consists of two
So
numbers.
stupid. I know the answer to this question.
3.
Positive, negative.
1.
No.
Ooh, for 4 points, sometimes
Even out.
these numbers can be explained. Excuse me, take that again. I got a little scratchy in my throat. Sometimes the numbers can be explained as on and off.
Oh.
I
Okay,
know
now, if you're not getting it, I'm not going to get it.
I know it. I just can't remember it. That's really sad.
I mean, given your husband, you should know this.
I know it.
All right, next clue for 3 points. This system is used by almost every modern day computer system.
Yeah, we already know all that. We just don't remember
Don't
what
remember
it's
the name
called.
of it.
For 2 points, these
Hey, Google?
two numbers are non-negative.
We can tell you it's ones and zeros.
Ones and
We can
zeros.
tell you that.
I knew that from clue 1. Just can't remember that effing name of it. This looks like a zero round for us. This feels like a donut. Unless it comes to you in a bolt of lightning.
The numbers are 0, 1. You are correct, and it is called the binary system.
Bah.
No points.
Drink
Scored
for
that
that.
round.
Big donut. Big donut.
Last clue. This.
Kim Cattrall. Just kidding.
Yeah. No.
No, not even close.
This American actor was born May.
Cattrall.
This American actor was born May 27th, so this person would be having a birthday this week.
Okay.
This American actor was born May 27th, 1911.
Sarah. Oh, you didn't say if they're living or dead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Betty Davis.
Ooh, no, incorrect.
I'll just pop in for a guess. I'll say George Burns.
No, that's a good guess. Incorrect number for 4 points. I'll let you wait until you've downed your beverage, just in case if you have an answer. This actor was nominated for a Grammy for Best Spoken Word Album.
Sarah. Who is? Look at me.
Who is?
Who is? Red Skelton?
Ooh, no, incorrect.
Okay. All right. That was ugly.
No, this is not correct, but I'm going to say it just because I want people to check out his album. And that would be William Shatner.
William Shatner
Pitch.
is incorrect. Good.
But seriously, if you have never listened to William Shatner doing Lucy in the Sky, you need to hear that. You need to hear it.
I feel like I just heard it in my brain right now as you said it. I feel like I had the whole experience in my head.
If I'm not mistaken, he also William Shatner also did an album with Ben Folds.
He did.
Is that the one you're referring to?
No, that is not. No, this was back in, I believe he was still on Star Trek or just finished up. Okay.
You mean Common People?
Yeah, Common People with Ben Fold, yeah.
That's right. That's the name of it. Yep.
I believe it's Ben Folds.
Ben Folds. Ben Fields.
I feel like he would care.
Ben 5.
I don't give a fuck. He'd fuck up my name, so whatever.
All right.
How do you fuck up DeeLow?
You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
This actor, for 3 points, died in 1993. So was born 1911, died in 93, nominated for Best Spoken Word Album.
Did you say what year nominated?
No,
just nominated for spoken
I
word.
believe it was 1956. Yeah, it's a while ago.
God, no.
1956. Spoken word.
Spoken word.
93, you said?
93 was the actor's death.
I'll just go with George Carlin, even though I know that's not going to be right.
Incorrect, but that's a good guess. I don't know when George Carlin was born. I'm going to have to check that.
I know he died in 2008.
I feel like it should be some sort of comedian.
Yeah, okay, so I was going to say Lenny Bruce.
I hear he's not afraid.
He definitely would be it.
You know, George Carlin actually would have also had a birthday recently. He was born May 12th of 37.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't.
But
like 1911 material here.
Yeah. All right, next clue.
Last clue, right?
Got 2 more.
Oh, okay.
This one and the next one. This actor was most known for his work in horror films.
Ding.
Ding. DeeLow.
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price
There
is
you go.
correct.
That's...
And the last one, this actor was well known for his monologue in Thriller. So we listened to in between whatever.
I'm just trying to throw shit out there.
All right, so let's go ahead and tabulate these. DeeLow.
Calculations?
Calculations aren't
I'm
complete.
calculating my
All right,
tabulations.
Sarah's got 5, 10, 19, 14,
This beer really makes me
19,
burp.
21.
I'm glad you identified those as yours.
25.
Hey,
Those are mine.
I'm proud of that shit.
You said how many, Tone? I'm sorry.
Fine, I'm just counting it up. So, Sarah's got 25 points. DeeLow, so far.
3.
5,
you came back.
10, 12.
Okay.
I would not call that coming back.
Well, you know, you
say that's pretty far away.
You perked up. You jumped in.
Yeah, you did.
You participated.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't say I wouldn't participate. I'm just not very good with the whole speed thing.
That's why we get so many clues.
That's why we're on 1.5 speed.
That's why I don't do it.
Rationed out at a decent pace. Thank you, Tony. That was fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I like the back and forth. Something gentle, something easy for me to think. I don't like the pressure.
Pressure.
Why do you think I do not get into like team sports? I don't like that shit.
So last week Sarah brought up Saved by the Bell.
Was that the game?
Yeah, that's the game.
Are we done?
That's done for trivia. Yeah, we're done
we
for
did
trivia. Yeah.
It's all no pressure.
I was trying to find a congratulations on here.
I don't think there is one, but that's fine.
This one's for Sarah.
Ooh.
So Sarah last week,
Dad went to heaven.
yeah. Sarah last week brought up Saved by the Bell. Did you know that John Moschitta Jr., he's the MicroMachines guy, the dude who talks really fast, was in that show as well?
Makes sense.
I found out he was in season 1, episode 3 as Mr. Testaverde. Thought it'd be kind of fun to play his one of his clips of his commercials. If you don't know who this guy is, again, his name is John Moschitta Jr. And he was best known as the MicroMachines guy.
The MicroMachine Man here presenting the genuine original, colossally collectible, most miniature episodes of the real things. MicroMachines. Dramatically detailed, stupendously styled, smaller than not this one or this one. And now with a totally terrific town. The new MicroMachine Super City Toolbox playset. Closed, it's a mild manner toolbox. Open, it's a MicroMachine USA. Cruise your mini MicroMachine vehicles, planes, and boats to the police station, the marina, the mini motorcycle repair shop, the gas station, the construction office, work, the real working drawbridge, highway, passenger wrapping garage doors, or take a MicroMachine flying machine in for a landing. Phew, this place has it all. The new MicroMachine Super City Toolbox playset from DeeLow. The one and only outrageous original miniatures. Remember, if it doesn't say MicroMachines, it's not the...
That will always amaze me. And as well, like Mista Tung Twista and Busta
Rhymes. So he was in a 60 Minutes interview, and he was asked why, or maybe it was CBS Sunday Morning. Anyway, he was asked, why does he talk so fast? What I guess compelled him to talk so fast. And so here's what his answer was.
At what point did you realize you had this gift?
Well, when I was 12 years old, growing up on Long Island, there was a cerebral palsy, a few blocks away from the house, and then after they were doing $2,000 cerebral palsy for anyone to book a Guinness record. So first I wanted to ride the roller coaster at Coney Island, so I called Coney Island, and they said, hey kid, take a hike at 12 years old, we're not going to let you strap yourself into the cyclone for 2 weeks straight. So I went home and I started flipping through the book and decided it was an easy car, swallow the pipes. So the next best thing was to lock myself in a room and teach myself how to do the fast talking. I also grew up in a family with 5 sisters, so to get a word in age-wise, it was self-defense.
So... wow. You'd be done with an interview before you started with him. You better have a lot of questions because he's going to wrap it up. But also, he has a canned response, right? He has like a prepared response and delivery. He knows what he wants to say. Yeah. I was looking up the fastest rappers, and number 1 was Twista.
Oh, Tung Twista.
Which number 2 was Eminem. Number 3 is Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
Yeah. And then after that, it gets a little...
nobody cares at that point.
Yeah. But Busta was up there. I thought Big Boy was going to be from Outkast.
Outkast.
Because he delivers so clearly.
Does he?
He enunciates so well, and he's fast. So it's not even just the speed of the delivery, but it's like the clarity of the words he's saying. He's really good.
Would have even thought of Big Boy. You're probably right. Did you have something else that you wanted to add to that, DeeLow?
No, I was looking into some stuff here. Go ahead.
We're just going to float around the internet for a while.
I was just going to close it.
No, it was fine. It was one of those things where I kind of wanted... I was looking up Twista.
Oh, Twista.
I was trying to find some other songs.
Before we go, actually, okay, let's just bring it back down to regular speed now. Okay, so to the listener, we hope you enjoyed this 1.5 speed episode. Why did we do this?
Oh, yeah, you never did really explain that, did you?
Well...
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Did you?
No.
Did you?
No.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
No. Why do we do it? Why not? It's a podcast. We do just about anything, but really, from my perspective as a fan of Letterman in respect to what he's done in the TV medium with Stupid Petrix, the monkey camera episode where he had a camera strapped to a monkey, the vertical hold episode. If you don't know what that is, Google that. And the 360-degree rotating screen episode, I kind of wanted to pay some sort of homage or homage to the legacy. And was it funny? Did it work? Doesn't matter.
There he goes.
What we do as podcasters is for the enjoyment of the listener and ourselves, and sometimes also to the detriment of both. Like us, love us, hate us. We're proof that there is a better podcast. My name's Tony.
I'm Sarah.
And
I'm DeeLow.
And I'm Salsa. If you want to find us on the Instagram, DeeLow, where do you find us at?
You can find us at, I'm trying to remember.
There is a better podcast.
All right. Thank you,
go.
DeeLow. And Sarah, if you want to get at us on Twitter, how do you do that?
There is a better the number 1.
Thank you, Sarah. And if you want to email us, you can do that through Gmail. There is a better podcast at gmail.com. You can also find us on, what's the other one? Reddit.
Reddit?
There is a better the number 1.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't really do that much there, but we'll do something.
Someday.
We'll do something.
Someday.
Thanks for sticking around. We'll see you next week.